All right, so I want to give my opinion. It's Friday evening, and I'm actually here at home, but the sun's about to go down. I am here in Austin. I'm literally downtown Austin. It is 5:01. I'm an idiot driving through Austin downtown. I'm literally downtown, MLK and 15th Street. So I'm on the highway crawling. But the Kendrick Lamar halftime show is controversial. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people hating on it. We live in such a weird time. First of all, that was amazing. I don't agree with any criticism of Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. I think it was perfect. I don't even agree with the people who liked it but still had complaints. All those complaints, I disagree. For example, I think it's Joe Budden is the guy who said it was a horrible song selection. First of all, I listened to it twice on the NFL YouTube channel. I watched their video. Better the second time I saw it. And right now, right before I started recording, I was watching a psychiatrist react to it. And listening to the song selection again, I strongly disagree with, I think it was Joe Budden that said it was a bad song selection. Song selection was perfect. Perfect. Everything about that halftime show was perfect. Samuel L. Jackson was perfect. The dancers was perfect. The visual performance was perfect. Them forming a American flag with their uniforms and the whole message. That's the thing too about Kendrick. There hasn't been an artistic rapper like Kendrick Lamar since Tupac, in my opinion. His music is not just the music. It's not just the songs. He's a guy who makes songs and he wants to make an art piece. He wants to make artwork with a song. And again, since Tupac, we haven't seen nothing like this. You watch something from Kendrick, you could think of how powerful it was to watch Brenda's Got a Baby for the first time when that video was brand new. There's really no way to describe it, especially people who didn't experience Brenda's Got a Baby as the movement that it was. I'm from Chicago, born and raised, and I was a little boy growing up in Chicago on the south side when Brenda's Got a Baby happened. That was a community experience. People started behaving differently amongst each other. People was talking about that song. Like on the train, on the bus, on the street corner, at bus stops, at school, barbershops, church. It was crazy. And that video, that music video, birthed a lot of black hip-hop movies, productions, and church I went to had a TV show in Chicago, and it was so similar to that video. As a matter of fact, we did it first. I'm pretty sure the Awakening from my church in Chicago, I'm pretty sure we did Brenda's Got a Baby before Tupac did. They were real close to around each other. But Marquita, one of my classmates from that church school, when I went to that school for a year. But anyway, I say all that to say my opinion is relevant to all the people being critical. When you listen to Tupac's music, it's great that so many people appreciate it. It's great that so many people love the music and the message and the art. But let's keep one thing in mind when it comes to art from Tupac and Kendrick. That art is for me and my children and my nieces and my nephews and my cousins and my kinfolks. Those of us Black American descendants of slaves who experienced poverty and the worst sides of the racist drug war in America. That's what this is about. And if you got a problem with our people expressing our concerns for our people, we only got one thing to say to you: shut the fuck up, eat a bag of dicks, and die. If you got anything negative to say about that halftime show, good. If you was irritated by that, good. That was the point of that. If you got a problem, if you see Brenda's got a baby and you got any problems with it, that ain't for you. It's about you. If you got a problem with that Kendrick halftime show, good. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make me feel great and grateful. And it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable and accused and blamed. And you're supposed to feel like that music is pointing a finger at you. So that's my opinion on the Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. The best performance of all. And I like to add a little bit of history for the people that's tripping. Rap and football don't go together. You idiot. Where'd I say I'm from? I'm Chicago, born and raised. Right before Brenda's Got a Baby come out, you know what a famous rap song that was an even bigger movement for the city of Chicago? But it was the rap song by the Bears, the Chicago Bears, called The Shuffling Crew. I believe that was 1985. So before anybody else accepted rap, most black radio stations had a no rap policy in the 80s and the 90s. They broke into rap very reluctantly. And the more hardcore gangster stuff was resisted. But football players and professional athletes love rap because that's what they would listen to get them hyped up to work out. It was always workout music. So it's counterculture. It's a voice for the voiceless. So those of you suburbanites that sit in, you armchair quarterbacks, you yuppies, and those close to that, you middle class mucks. Again, this system of capitalism that you work for and that you promote with your tax dollars and your silence and your votes. It's supposed to, again, it's about us. And go check that out, the Bears Shuffling Crew. The NFL was the first professional sports team to really grab hip-hop. They beat the NBA, unbelievably as that sounds and as that seems. Hip-hop and NBA go hand in hand, but again, the NFL beat them. And I was a little boy in Chicago in 1985. We actually did that in the skit. For the fourth grade, for my first 3 years of school in Chicago, first 4 years of school, because kindergarten, I went to Chicago Public Schools. But for the fourth grade, I got to go to one of the best private schools in that area. It was right outside of Chicago in Evanston. I went to an all-white school. All my classmates was white. But we performed the Shuffling Crew for like a talent show or something. I can't remember what it was. But my classroom performed the Shuffling Crew. And of course, I was the only black kid. So I got to be Walter Payton. Everybody wanted to be Walter Payton. But that was the funniest thing. This is my life. In the fourth grade, I performed the Shuffling Crew in Evanston, Illinois, rapping the Shuffling Crew with a bunch of white classmates. And I'm the only one. Only black kid. Oh, yeah, that's funny. But anyway, yeah. You ain't like us. Be happy about that and stop trying to make us like you. Stop trying to criticize us for not liking you and not wanting to be like you. We like our own culture, and that's what it's about. You don't like our culture, who cares? There would be no halftime show if not for black culture. The history of it in living color. Michael Jackson, first halftime show. And Michael Jackson loved hip-hop, so shut up. Gary, Indiana, represent. Anyway, that's my opinions on the halftime show and everything surrounding it. Excuse me for the profanity, but my channel is mostly for adults. Mostly.